So, one of the things I take a lot of pride in with my music is the sense of atmosphere I add to it. And what's been really cool is people pick up on this, people notice this. And to me, that's amazing because a big thing that I'm trying to do with my music is to take the listener somewhere. And creating this sense of atmosphere, it is integral, and that's what kind of achieves that. And there's multiple ways to go about this. And I'm sure mix engineers will argue with me about how to do it, but this method I think is superior, makes more sense, and I think after the explanation and going through the project, you will agree as well. So I'm going to get right into it. I don't want to waste any more time. We are in the project of my song Shadow. If you've not heard it, you should definitely check it out. It is a great song. And I'm just going to play this song regardless, just so you have an idea of what we're working with. So we got a big atmosphere chorus, and I'm going to break it down how I did that and maybe some other sections in the song briefly. Now, in order to understand everything, I need to explain how I use reverb. Reverb is not just an effect to me. I view reverb as a location. You know, when you clap in a small room, when you clap in a hallway, it gives off a reverb. You kind of get a sense of the location. So while yes, it is an effect, I more so view reverb as a way to take the listener and bring them into a really cool location that I'm creating. So many mix engineers, they will have, different reverbs on different instruments. So sometimes the guitar will have its own reverb, the vocals will be on another reverb, and to me that doesn't make sense if we're viewing it from the location. So if the guitar is in one location and the vocals are in another location, I mean, it's the same song, it kind of disconnects and you're kind of almost having them in two different dimensions. That doesn't make sense to me. This is going a little bit in depth, but this is how I get a really nice atmosphere. So rather than having everything on its own reverb, I will send everything to a reverb. And if you look right here, these are the reverbs right here. Every DAW has the ability to create a send. On the send, I will have a reverb, and I will make sure that the only thing on that track is reverb. And what I did to create the chorus reverb, let me actually just play that reverb for a little bit. You see how everything, I soloed it, everything is going in that reverb. Everything is going into that reverb, and it is solidified in one location. To me, that makes way more sense than having a bunch of reverbs on different instruments. So I started with this Cathedral preset, and I modified it according to what kind of atmosphere I wanted to make. And I have 3 in total. The verse, really, there's not too much going on with the verse. It's really just the snare drum. Snare drum and the drums. The drum room, I believe, is going into there. That just kind of adds that ambience. The guitars don't need the reverb on the verse. The guitars almost never need reverb. Vocals really didn't need the reverb, although they might be in there slightly. And the other cool location and reverb that I added is the bridge. It's really cool. I want to show you this transition. I'm going to solo all the reverbs so we can hear them. So what's cool is how these sections in the songs have their own unique reverb, their own unique location. And that's kind of what takes you on the journey of the song. And now this bridge reverb, I used the Ice Cave preset. Now I did modify it, but I've just started off with this preset before. It gives a certain, kind of darker, cavier atmosphere, I guess you can call it, kind of spacier sound. And I just really liked it, so I used it for the bridge. And the verse, well, I started off with the Palace Bright preset. Now you could see I can move these all I want, and I'll just say Palace Bright. So all of these were starting points. I didn't necessarily just use a preset. So, what did we learn? Well, the secret to creating an atmosphere is sending everything to one location, one reverb. This solidifies everything. This makes everything sound a lot more cohesive, and I personally just think it's the superior method. So I hope you found this video entertaining, and if you want to see any more breakdowns or any behind the scenes on my music, please leave a comment below. And if you like this video, please give it a like, and if you are into this kind of content I do, subscribing would be super helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, I'll see you next video.